Hey guys, it's Joshy here bringing you my next Sun and Moon battle video. Now this is a double battle in here with some Pokemon I wanted to use and just muck around with, but there is one in here I really wanted to use in particular because when the Mega Stones come out I remembered I had it, and back in Oris it took me ages, and I mean ages, to find this Pokemon shiny, but I found my shiny shopper. It was a female, and so I called it Annette, and then earlier this year I had my great aunt pass away who was called Annette, and she was a lovely, lovely woman. So I thought, I'm going to use this Pokemon. It's kind of fun because it's a ghost type to think, she could be a ghost and it's her. I know it's not, but it just gives it a real sentimental value, and I really wanted to use it, and it's a fun way to remember her because, as I said, she's a lovely woman, so it's always good to think of her. But anyway, and we're going to get straight into the battle. So I lead off with Annette nonetheless, and obviously because it's me, I'd rather run, instead of a physical, strong attacking set, rather run a pain in the ass Storly or Prankster base set, which obviously I am because I've got the Prankster ability, and I really do like the shiny sprite here. Oh, it's not even sprite, it's polygonal. Anyway, so I'm going to lead and use the attract. I'm going to put Pikachu straight on the 50-50 chance, and he does get through and hit me with a Thunderbolt, but I am quite bulky in general. I don't think I'm running anything but defense and HP EVs. And so I get hit. So I'm going to go for the Swagger. I actually expected him to swap because a lot of people, as soon as they're hit with Attract, they're out of there. But, it'd be fun to run this set on something instead of with a Prankster, with possibly a Shadow Tag or something like that, because it'd be really frustrating that you couldn't swap. Anyway, second turn round, he's confused now, gets through that, but he can't. He gets through, but he can't hit me because he's immobilized. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. He's immobilized by Love. I'm going to hit him with a Hex because the fourth move I carry is Thunder Wave, and Thunder Wave's not going to hurt or affect Pikachu whatsoever. So here he does get through the confusion, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter because he's immobilized by Love again. So I'm going to hit him with the Hex, and it's just showing you how much of the, annoying it can be really when you're the one on the receiving end of it. But it's pretty cool once you finally get through it. You're like, yes! But no, he's down. So here he brings in the shiny Snorlax, and I was like, okay, probably going to be, your crunch strong set, so I'm going to hit him with a Swagger first off. So I do boost his attack a little bit, obviously, but I'm going to be able to confuse him, which is really good, because if he tries to hit me with a crunch but hits himself in confusion, he should be doing some decent damage. So anyway, he actually does hit himself in confusion, but only does I expected more, so I was wondering what set he was running. Anyway, I went for the Thunder Wave and I miss, and it's only got a 10% chance to miss, and I think I used it like 5-6 times in the whole 2 battles I had, and I missed at least 3 because there's 2 in a row there. Look, I just like, that game could have been completely different if not. But nonetheless, he hits me with the Fire Blast. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the Swagger back up so he's confused, because I'm better off having him confused. And by the looks of it, he's not a special set, so it doesn't even matter that I'm raising his attack. So anyway, he's confused again. I'm like, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, do some good damage. And he does. And I'm like, this is looking good. If I can get him to hit 1 or 2 more times, I'm like, okay, this time please. And I hit with a Thunder Wave, and I'm like, yay, Parahacks. 10% chance to miss, and you miss twice in a row. They only happen on the videos you upload too, if you weren't going to upload it. Anyway, here he goes for the Electric Z move, and I was like, okay, I originally thought it was probably based on a Wild Charge, but then I was like, well, you know what, I've seen the Fire Blast, there's a high chance it's probably nothing to do with that, it's probably like a Thunderbolt or Thunder or who knows. But Snorlax can run some heaps of different sets, but I was glad, to see more of a special attacking set. Anyway, I'm not going to leave this at all. So Annette's going down there, but we've done, taken out nearly 2. It was a shame. I'd love to try and fiddle with Annette here or there later, or Annette I should say, and see if I can really cause some major team stalls and hacks and stuff up through, and see how many I can take out. Anyway, I'm going to bring in the shiny Sharena here, and I'm choice banded, and I'm faster than pretty much everything on his team anyway. So I'm like, high jump kick, as long as I don't miss, there's no way he's living. So anyway, he's going to bring in the Salazzle. I'm like, okay, most everything on his team I'm faster than, but not this. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to switch out. I'm expecting, probably a fire move here, but there's a chance it could be the Sludge Bomb, but it wasn't. It was the fire move. So I was like, Flamethrower, easy peasy, I'm happy with that. And I'm going to take that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Now I'm going to go for the Hyper Voice. Now I probably would have taken him out if I wasn't a female. Oh, no, sorry, I wouldn't. But I would have done a lot more damage. Actually, no, I probably would have taken him out, because when I've got rivalry on this Pyroar, so when I verse a female, because it's the opposite gender, my attack power goes down to 75%. But when I attack a male Pokemon, because of rivalry, it goes up to 125%. So it would have been close, or depending on rolls and stuff. Anyway, he brings in a Greninja, and I'm like, please be faster, please be faster. And I was like, yes! Now this is what I really love. I did use this guy on my Evil Leaders team a couple of weeks ago, but the thing was, I don't think I got a chance to really utilize it like this, where he brings in a water Pokemon and think, yeah, okay, I'll just take him out here, and he's probably Ash Greninja, so that would have been great shenanigans. So I'm like, nope, I have the Solar Beam with the Z move, Gracium Z, so that's going to take Greninja down in one quick hit, and I'm like, that, I love that. I love plays like this too that just catch people off guard. So anyway, he's going to bring in his shiny Luxray here, and you know, the Intimidate's not going to matter to me because I'm a special attacking set, but you know, he's going to outspeed me and go for the Wild Charge, and that's easily enough to take me out. But you know, as I said, like, I wasn't unhappy with that. I was really happy that we got the play that I got out of Pyro with the Gracium Z. So here I'm going to bring in my other major player of the two battles, which is my Wobbuffet. Now, I love running this Wobbuffet. Unless they're really high in HP, I do a lot of stuff. Look, I knew he was going to be stuck in here, so I go for the counter. And after he used one physical move, I was assured he was a physical attacker. Now, I could be wrong. He could be a mix, but it's very rare that you see too many mixed attackers run. So he's going to bring in his shiny Lunatone here, and I really do like shiny Lunatone, but if it ever gets a Mega or anything, I hope the shiny, changes up a little bit more. So I expected the Shadow Ball. He goes for the Shadow Ball here, and I'm just going to go for the Mirror Coat, and that will be strong enough to take the Lunatone out. So that was a really cool battle. I did actually get off the win there, 4-0, which was really good, and I really got to show off the Pokemon I wanted to, so it was fun. Anyway, jumping into the next battle, another random one online, and I guess sometimes I like versing some randoms online if I'm running stally, shenanigans and stuff like this, but it's not too bad. I actually have another battle coming up, you'll see, which is stally as, and I would not do that to someone I battle online when I'm trying to have a friendly battle, I guess, unless it was someone I, knew it would be okay with, or didn't, just kind of talk to them a bit until they didn't care and it wouldn't matter, or at least had two battles with. Nonetheless, I'm going to lead straight off with the Swagger here because I'm like, okay, let's get this thing confused and see what we can get happening here. So I'm like, okay, let's see, hit itself in confusion. I don't know what type of attacker it is, but it gets through and goes for the Scald, and I'm like, okay. And I was worried about the burn, and I was half looking, and then I looked up and I double looked and I went, oh, okay, he's holding a Flame Orb, and I wasn't sure why. And then I get the Thunder Wave miss again, and I'm like, okay, that's 3 out of 4 Thunder Waves is missed. This is actual bullshit. Like, just calling bullshit, calling hacks. Like, anyway, he's going to drag the tail me up. My Serena's coming in here, and I'm like, okay, that could have done a lot more damage if you weren't burnt, so I'm not sure what's his plan on with that but I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Trop Kick here. I do a lot of damage, but not enough. It was a crit. I'm going to lower his attack, so if he does do a physical one again, but he snaps out of confusion and gets the Ice Beam off, but Serena's, decently bulky all around, and it's not stabbed, so it just does over half, but he can't outspeed me, and I'm just going to be able to Trop Kick him out of here. So I was like, not too bad of a start, and I was pretty happy with that. I still have the Annette, I can bring in at the right stage, and cause some more hacks, and, bit of fun. So anyway, the M-Ball comes in here, got to be shiny as well. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just Trop Kick this thing. I am banded, but I'll get some damage off and drop his attack. And then he outspeeds me. I'm like, okay, this guy's definitely Scarfed, which I liked, because I was only thinking to myself before this battle about this type of thing, where if I notice someone's Scarfed or that, which sometimes you don't know, but once you do, I have Shadow Tag on this Wobbuffet, so they can't swap. So I'm like, okay, well, I know exactly what he's going for. He won't kill me with it. I know that for sure. So, he hits me pretty hard, just under half. Does recoil damage, but it didn't matter anyway. I'm going to be able to take him out with the counter. So I was like, I really like using Wobbuffet for a Pokemon I just didn't think I haven't used much here or there. I think I used it once through a Omega Ruby playthrough. I played through that many times. But, really enjoyed it. So I was like, okay, the Yveltal will come in here, and I'm like, okay, I don't know how hard this is going to hit. I don't know what item it's got, but I'm not going to swap. I'm going to stay in and see what happens. So he goes for the Shadow Force, and I actually expected the Oblivion Wing or the Dark Pulse, so I went for the Mirror Coat, but I was like, I don't have a problem with this. Like, Shadow Force, I know it's physical, so you're literally forecasting what you're going to hit me with. It's not stab, so it's going to do less, and I get an extra turn of lefties recover. So I was like, that was really silly, and it was super silly, you'll see in a sec. So nonetheless, I got the forecast because of what he said, and like what he did, and the counter's going to take him out. So I'm like, woo! 2 under Wobba Fett's belt, you know, that's good. I've got 3 down, he's only taken out 1 of mine, so it's no fuss for me. Anyway, here he's going to bring in his doggo, his shiny midday form. Not Rock Rock, far out, Lycan Rock. And he goes for the crunch. And here it is. Look, I just live on 9 health. And if he didn't give me that extra turn of bloody leftovers recovers, I wouldn't have been living that one. But nonetheless, that's 3. Wobba Fett is smacked down 3. And I'm like, you should have just annihilated me with a Oblivion Wing if it would have worked. But nonetheless, now he's going to... I read Marshmallow first. And I was like, no, come on. Don't be too obvious hacks. But no, it's Marshmallow. So he's going to go for the Moonblast here and just take me out. And, you know, I couldn't care less at this stage. It would have been cool to get another kill, but I was on like 13 or 20 something health, like as if. So I was like, that was pretty awesome. So nonetheless, I'm going to bring the my Annette back in here, and she's going to go for Attract because why not? And just going to really put some pressure on here. And as I said, I always expected the swap straight off. But anyway... He tries to attack, but he's immobilized by love, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be frustrating for him. And then I go for the Swagger, and I miss, because why wouldn't I miss? It's, you know, only 10% chance or something like that to miss, so of course I'm going to miss. But I'm going to go for it again, but this time he actually does swap, because he doesn't want to be stuck into it. And I'm like, okay, well, that's fair enough, I expected it earlier. But this time I get the Swagger off, and I'm like, oh well, at least I got the free Swagger on the swap, so he's confused anyway. And I then next turn get a chance, I'll get the Thunder Wave up if I actually hit, and I can't get the Attract because he's the same gender. But look, boom, that's 4, sorry, 4 out of 5 missed. Like, it's got a 10% chance of missing. I even double checked it during the battle because I thought this is literal bullshit, like I'm over this. So I hit 2 out of 6 Thunder Waves. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was 3 out of 6. I don't know. Or whatever. Anyway, he goes for the Sky Attack here. I'm like, oh, okay, Power Herb, I'm probably down. But I'm like, oh, he's not Power Herb, so I'm not sure what he's running. So I thought, oh, well, I don't want to lose Annette yet. I'll have some more shenanigans to run, especially with the Sylveon. So I'm like, okay, see what happens. Hopefully he hits himself. But he actually gets through here, and so I'm really glad I didn't stay in. And I'm going to go down to the Sky Attack here, but that didn't worry me, you know, I didn't have a need for Pyro at the moment, and so I'm going to bring back in the Annette and cause some more trouble here. So now he is paralysed and confused, so I'm going to go straight for the Hex off the bat. I'm actually faster, which I wasn't sure if I'd be or not, as I said, all EVs are in HP and defense. And he gets through his confusion, he goes for the Sing but misses, thank God. And so he gets finally a miss. Knowing my luck though, he has a 55% chance of hitting and hits, and I have 90 and miss over and over. But nonetheless, the second Hex is enough to take him out, so he's down to his last Pokemon. I have 3 left, so no matter what happens here, I would have been really surprised if he clutched it from what I've seen. So anyway, I'm obviously going to go for the Attract again, give him a 50-50 chance, so that way I have more of a chance to be able to get more stuff off on him while he just can't hit me. So anyway, he gets through and uses the Dig, and I'm like, okay, well at least if it's a 2-turn move, I have a second chance here. Now I was hoping he was actually going to be faster than me here so I could get the Hex off and hit him, but he wasn't. And so I'm going to miss. And he gets through the Infatuation again and hits me with Dig, so that's pretty rude of him, like I mean, come on. So I'm going to go for the Swagger this turn. I was considering Swagger or Thunder Wave, and I thought, oh, I'll go for the Swagger because at least if I can get that off, he's confused, so there's a higher chance of someone hitting themselves in confusion, I'm pretty sure, than there is for being paralysed. So he gets through the confusion because of course he would, but he's actually finally immobilised by love. So I'm like, okay, come on, and oh my god, Thunder Wave hit first try, like whoa, finally, like whatever. I'm like, okay, good, I've got all 3 off, but he snaps out of confusion. I'm like, far out. Okay, and he gets through and he uses Moonblast. So I'm like, I am still, you know, salty about my bloody Thunderwave misses. Like, it's pretty ridiculous, but I don't care about that. Again, like, did good work. We got really caused some problems with the Milotic. We really got rid of the excuse me. We got rid of the Altaria, and we caused some problems on this Marshmallow. So nonetheless, here I'm going to go for the Fake Out. He's not going to be able to attack. I'm going to go for the Fling. He flinches again. Not going to be able to attack. And so I'm like, I'm surprised some people don't quit on me when I'm a pain in the ass like this. But then I try and, you know, I never quit on people when they are like this, because I know sometimes I give it, so I got to take it. Anyway, he goes for the Z move here when I protect, and I thought, oh well, you know, I have no problem with this. You know, I've done my shenanigans. Maybe he gets one off. So it's a Twinkle Tackle here, but even though I've got my protect up, I can't protect the whole Z move. But I'm going to take, you know, hardly any damage to this. I know even though Ambipomp's not that bulky, after using him for a while, I'm surprised at some of the moves he does live. So anyway, now I've used my other 3 moves, I can go straight for the Last Resort, which is just going to hit super hard at this stage. And yeah, it's Marshmallow's down. So that's another win for me, 2-0 with that team, and I was really glad. So I'm really glad I got to show off the Annette, guys, and I really hope you liked the battle. If you did, please do Last Resort that like button, because it always helps. And if you have any Pokemon you'd like to see, even just single Pokemon suggestions, chuck them in the comment. Otherwise, you know, any theme teams or that, I'm happy to hear from them anyway. But so that's the videos, and yeah, until my next video, guys, I'll see ya.